career. And we'll get things started off with Wilfredo Alvarez. First pitch from Garland. Misses low at 91 miles an hour, and we're underway at 6:02 p.m. The Florida kid making his first career start at Mark Light Field. As Alvarez smacks this down the right side, this will roll into the corner, and this is going to be extra bases. It's dug out by Christian Del Castillo, as Alvarez will take the turn for third. The relay throw skips wide, but Garland backing up the spot there. A leadoff triple for Wilfredo Alvarez.
Yeah, and you're seeing just exactly how aggressive this team's going to be.
Opportunity for B.J. Murray to get FAU on the board. Sends this out to left field. Jordan Lala tracking it down. Ready to tag at third is Alvarez. He'll test the arm of Lala. And FAU able to score very quickly in this first inning. We draw a sacrifice fly and an RBI for B.J. Murray.
Yeah.
Batting average. Rolls over to the right side into the shift. Second baseman Villar is there. And the side is retired. But FAU strikes first in the top of the first inning.
A bunch of offers every day you'd see the lineup. So for Coach Damari and the rest of his coaching staff, they have to solve that.
Freshman only trailing Ryan Braun. Ropes this one into right center field. Lala will get on his horse and run the bases as Wenstrom tosses it back in. And there's Adrian Del Castillo doing what he does best as Lala goes first to third.
This is a young man who came to this program after having a great career, and we'll talk about him next time we have him up.
A diving stop by Shanuel to keep the Owls in front. Miami got a couple on in the home half of the first, but FAU able to keep in front 1-0. Well, to the top of the second.
This is, big night.
Garland gets Alvarez out in front, and the side is retired. A couple of strikeouts for Jake Garland in this third inning. He has shown signs throughout his Hurricanes career of becoming a good hitter for Miami, and wears one off the left arm to give the Canes a leadoff base runner.
Yeah, and for Jenkins, I've always felt for him
Misfires for ball four. Second walk of the night for Jordan Lala, and the Canes with two guys on to start the bottom of the third. 1-1 grounded to the right side. Sam Lowe is there. We'll take the shore out at first base. But that brings home a run for the Miami Hurricanes as Tony Jenkins comes in to score. And we have a 1-1 ball game here in the third.
Yeah, I don't think this is a situation where the situation is bigger than him. I just think he's struggling with his command and he's trying to do too much. But after giving up those two base runners, he retired two good hitters despite giving up the 2 runs.
Morales brings home Jordan Lala, and the Canes take a 2-1 advantage here in the bottom of the third inning. This is probably exactly what FAU wanted to do in terms of leaving the bases empty when Adrian Del Castillo comes up. And he flies out to Victor Castillo in right field to end the inning.
His success is going to be keeping that ball somewhere around the knees, and another good inning for him. Here you go.
Villar fields it. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Jake Garland. He has retired 8 in a row, settling in to his first career start at Mark Light Field. What most of these Miami Hurricanes look like this season. Sends it out to left center field. Long run for Wenstrom as this ball's going to get down. Del Castillo will dig for second as Wenstrom bobbles it. And he'll put on the brakes at second base. A leadoff double for Christian Del Castillo. At the very least, try and bring home Christian Del Castillo from second. Was chasing Hardigan back, got a bad break, and this one hops the wall. Del Castillo digging around third. Kafis cruises into second. It's an RBI double for the freshman CJ Kafis, and the Canes add another one here in the fourth. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and that's a play. It's going to go down as a double, but it's definitely a play you'd expect the left fielder to make. And Josh, a couple innings ago, I talked about this field at the stadium, that the ball carries well to left field, not as well to right field. This looks like a routine fly ball. You see the left fielder, he's kind of freezing. He thinks he's camped under it, and then all of a sudden that ball just takes off on him. You saw the flag and the way the flag was blowing there in the back.
This Canes lineup the second time through. Misfires low with a fastball once again. Well, Cooley's first test will be Tony Jenkins, and the breaking ball clips Jenkins for his second hit by pitch of the night, and that will load the bases for the Canes. Third time around the lineup. This ball skips away from the catcher, Tony. Charging in from third is Kafis. There won't be a throw. Miami adds another on the wild pitch from Hunter Cooley, and it's all Miami here in the fourth. It's 4-1.
And this is great. If you're a Hurricane fan right now, you know your Hurricanes have not been swinging the bat well. Take a look. This pitch, just a pitch in the dirt, and catcher doesn't get down to block it, just kind of tries to scoop it. And that ball gets right past.
Action down 4-1 here in the fourth. Cooley misfires once again, and it will load the bait at second. Lala on it first. 3-2 to Villar, smacked into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. One run will come into score. They will hold up Jenkins at third. It's an RBI single for Anthony Villar. He extends his hit streak to 7 games, and the Canes have put up 5 runs for the first 3+ innings.
Yeah, nice at bat by the veteran hitter there, Villar. Gets the breaking pitch, just hangs, and watch this pitch here, Josh. Breaking pitch up by the eyes. Villar does a nice job turning on it, and that's just trusting your hands. I mean, he knows that this is a guy that likes going the other way. Instead, he comes in with the break, a pitch you could drive.
Sends this out to center field, chasing Wenstrom back. Battling the wind, he'll line it up. Tagging up from third base is Tony Jenkins. Moving over to third is Jordan Lala. It's team-leading 11th RBI for Yohandy Morales. And the Canes have put up a 4 spot here in the fourth. It's 6-1. At first, Lala 90 feet away. 3-1 Rick to deep right field. Castillo watches it go, and this ball is long gone. Adrian Del Castillo, his 2nd home run of the year. And the Canes have put up a 7th spot here in the fourth.
I did say I'd be surprised to see anything out over the plate, and if I did, it's probably a mistake. And that was definitely a mistake. You don't pitch to this guy. I mean, we talked about the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Hurricane team. They just don't pose that threat right now. Even though first base was occupied, why give one right over the plate to one of the best RBI guys in college baseball over the last 3 years? He knows what to do that pitch. He turns on it, takes it out of the ballpark, and now the Canes officially have broken this game open.
Mistakes, but got to give the Canes a lot of credit.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You got to give them credit. They're taking advantage of what's given to them, and the FAU's done a lot. They're giving a lot away.
Freshman at Miami, unless you're dang good. And this kid is dang good. This ball is hit into center field off the bat of Sam Lowe. Lazy fly ball for Tony Jenkins, who handles it. Another 1-2-3 inning for Jake Garland in his first career start. We're halfway home in the light. It's all Miami over FAU.
Hitters in the country, in the Castillos, he takes a 2-out pitch and takes it out of the ballpark.
Kafis gives us a ride to deep right field. Castillo back, fields for the fence, leaps and makes the grab. No, it left. It looked like Castillo had a chance, but Kafis leaves the yard, his 2nd home run as a Miami Hurricane, and it's all Miami here in the 5th. It's 10-1.
It is all Miami, and Castillo went back to the fence. He felt the fence, and it's hard for us here. We're dependent on the video here, and as you saw, Kafis gets a good swing on the bat, gets the ball up in the air, and the wind not really helping this, but you see Castillo goes back to the wall, goes up for the Washington Nationals up in D.C., so
we didn't get a Huicho Hernandez comparison, unfortunately. Tony Jenkins ground out to end the inning. His 65th pitch of the night, grounded to the right side, past the dive of Kafis, and Garland will field his position 4-1 on the scorecard.
He was here, and this year Morales.
Lala to the left side, backhanded by the shortstop Alvarez. He won't have a play. Too much speed for Jordan Lala. He is aboard for the 4th time tonight. Gonna say, no punting, no stealing is the new game of baseball. As Morales sends us back up the middle for a base hit. Now, in baseball, they will say you should never run.
Yep.
Villar sends us into center field. Jordan Lala will get on his horse as Jackson Wenstrom will fire it in. Another RBI for Anthony Villar tonight. His 3rd of the evening, and it's 11-1 Miami here. No punting, no stealing is the new game of baseball. As Morales sends us back up the middle for a base hit. First, Villar at second. Adrian Del Castillo at the plate. Grounds it to the right side. Low flips to Alvarez on to first. Well, he can't hit a home run every time and grounds out into a 4-6-3 double play.
Well, nice job coming in the ballgame, getting 2 quick outs. Ground ball, pitcher's best friend there.
There right now, Notre Dame and Boston College, 2 powerhouses in ACC baseball that we've seen over the years.
One of those, shortened seasons. These teams have not prepared as much as they typically would prepare for a season, and I think early on you're seeing some of that show. Here, come back down here on a midweek game later in the year in May and play this Hurricane team.
This is fielded by the shortstop Patelli, who steps on the bag for 1, fires the first for the double play. That brings home Victor Castillo from third base. The Canes will trade the 2 outs for the run, and it's 11-2 here in the 8th. Every game counts so much, especially in a shortened season. The 1-2 hit back up the middle. Miami's defense positioned perfectly. Who else but Dominic Patelli to make the play 6-3. Jose Izarra will take his first swings as a Hurricane. Bounces it to the right side. Flip for 1 onto first. A 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. So Izarra bounces out in his first college appearance, but the Canes are up 11-2 with 3 outs to get. As we
opportunity to make his debut here in front of at least some fans.
And it's hit to the right side, fielded by Izarra, and a 1-2-3 inning for Nicholas Regalado in his Hurricanes debut. Canes all over FAU tonight at Mark Light Field. The final 11-2.